Hey there guys, welcome to Q&A 23. By the way, I just got done shooting a few videos, including this and that, so those will be up later. If not, I'll put a link somewhere here to whatever I did. Anyway, it's time once again to answer your questions. This is where I answer everything and anything from you, and let's just jump into it here. Excuse my earlier comment, I meant to call you a badass, not a vassal. Either way, I'll take it. Okay. If you, Jeremy Johns, the Schmoes, and Chris Stuckman were in a horror film, how will each of you die and who would survive? I would be making love to some, like, hot bimbo stripper, and then I'd get stabbed in the back along with the stripper. And then Jeremy Johns would probably be skinned alive. The Schmoes would both... What would they be doing? They would be decapitated limb by limb and put into a washing machine together. And then Chris Stuckman would let me think about that one. I don't know, maybe just like Jason Voorhees comes over and punches his head off. That was a reference to Jason Takes Manhattan. Okay, greetings, John. Do you wear glasses or contacts, or have you had perfect vision after watching all these movies? I do not wear glasses nor contacts. I've never had to. I have 20/20 vision, I believe. And but who knows? I think maybe in 10 years I'll just go blind randomly one day. Have you watched Perks of Being a Wildflower? It's really, really fucking good. I haven't seen the movie yet. I will Redbox it. Do an impression of Patrick Bateman in the business card scene. Oh my god, it even has a watermark. I thought The Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray PQ was bad. The IMAX scenes were amazing. The regular scene felt like a sloppy transfer. You know what? I felt like some of the scenes weren't as good as they should have been. I thought the color tone for the skin color tones in the Blu-ray of The Dark Knight Rises were a little warm. People's skin looked like they had like some kind of a sunburn. What's up? Who would win in a fight, Batman or Morgan Freeman? I'm Batman. I'm Morgan Freeman. Probably Batman, but Morgan Freeman knows how all the gadgets work, so maybe he could implant some kind of fail-safe device. I don't know. Batman would kick his ass. Come on. Morgan Freeman's a 70-year-old man. John, you're a badass. Anyway, what are your thoughts on The Lost Boys? I like The Lost Boys. It's classic 80s cheese. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, two Coreys combined. And then one dies of an OD, and the other one just keeps going on with his middling Hollywood career. But I always like the Coreys in movies. You seem shy for about the first 20 minutes, and you and Chris in the Schmoes Know podcast, you were a little scared when you first walked in, or was it your normal face? I wasn't scared. I wasn't shy. Here's what happened. I went on the Schmoes Know podcast, and there was a lot of people in the room, and everyone was kind of just... Every time a split second of silence happened, boom, somebody started talking. So it was kind of hard to chime in. Also, me and Stuckman were sharing one microphone, and when you only have a split second to chime in on a conversation, when you have to like do this to the microphone and swing it over, you already lost your opportunity. So, and then I was really tired. You know, I just got in that day. I was up for like since 6 o'clock that morning. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Which is better, Goodfellas, Scarface, the Godfather trilogy? I like Goodfellas most personally. I like Goodfellas. I actually prefer Casino just a little bit more, but I do like Scarface. There's always something there. It was before it got all like pulp culturally famous with the R&B rappers and everything. But I always liked Scarface just because it was very interesting. I love the music. Would you do a threesome with Stuckman? If you would, what woman would have to be? Anne Hathaway. I answered that too quick. In the Walking Dead show, which female character would you bang, kill, marry, and have as a reliable group member? I would definitely like to bang Maggie. Lori, I would like... No, Lori's annoying. I'd probably marry Maggie, bang Lori, and Andrea would probably... I'd have to kill her. Okay. Would you do a threesome? Jesus Christ, did I just answer that? Okay. Do you have Netflix? No, I don't have Netflix. By the way, if I look a little bit sweaty, it's because I was wearing that bald cap. So, by the way, hey, I just had a surgery Monday morning. My parents bought me my first Blu-ray and Blu-ray players, so I would be happy. My mom promises me that we can buy some new Blu-ray sometime this week. What movies do you suggest I watch while I recover? Well, by the way, buddy, get well soon, and milk it for everything that you can. Definitely The Dark Knight. That's a Blu-ray you need. Avatar just looks pretty. Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams Star Trek looks great on Blu-ray. By the way, watch my top 10 Blu-rays of all time video. I go in depth. Hey there, Johnny Be Bad. It's Davey Be Destructive here in New Zealand. If you had to sentence anyone in the movie industry to take 10 punches in the face from Mike Tyson in his prime, who would it be? I don't know, maybe just Tom Cruise. I don't know why, but I'd like to see him get his ear bitten off instead. What was a movie that you loved, but when you came out on Blu-ray and revisited it, you didn't like as much? Honestly, for me, it would have been The Avengers. Ooh. Something, yeah, The Avengers did lose a lot of its power on the home viewing experience. I'm not gonna lie. All the jokes just kind of were like, that was kind of a one-time joke. I do enjoy it still, but watching it again for the third time on Blu-ray, I kind of did lose a lot. Off the top of my head, I'd have to. I can't do that off the top of my head. I'd have to sit there with graphs and diagrams for 6 hours debating what movie it was. Avatar was another one of those movies that kind of lost a lot. I mean, the Blu-ray looks phenomenal, but the movie itself was just like, hey, John, what is best in life? Doing what you love to do. What is your biggest guilty pleasure? Winktube.com. What would you do if Tarantino beat you up in a fist fight and got on the news? I'd be like, I just got my ass kicked by Tarantino, everybody. I don't give a shit. As long as I could say that, it'd be okay. By the way, can I get a cameo in your next movie? Can you make a reaction video with Stuckman of you guys watching The Room? We should have done that. That seems like that should have been done. I agree. Speaking of reaction videos, I just shot one with Bane, and it's kind of old news, but I don't know why. Somebody's kind of commented to do it. So if that video is up, you'll see it somewhere up here in the annotations. Hey Johnny, what the fuck are with these nicknames? Hey Johnny Bang Bang, what up, doe? What is your favorite Christopher Nolan movie besides the Batman films? The Prestige. Let's keep going here. Yo, Johnny, imagine it said in Sly Stallone. Okay, sorry. A little tired. Yo, Johnny, imagine it said in Sly Stallone's voice. My two questions are, hey, yo, would you like to see a proper sequel? Not that piece of shit. Okay, I can't do it. What are we getting to? A sequel to American Psycho? Yes, I would. I heard that they're actually kind of rebooting the American Psycho movie to a modern day take on it, which I'm interested in seeing it. And Reign of Fire. The movie Reign of Fire, I didn't like. I like some of it, some of the concept. I like Matthew McConaughey with a bald head. I don't know why. Yeah, I like to see another American Psycho just because I love that black, dark humor so much. John, this is the greatest question. Rank each bodily fluid in terms of humor. Spit is almost never funny, but poop is funny when used correctly. I know you love your fans more than your women. What the fuck, man? That's true, though. I respect you more. Poop is always funny. I don't want to talk about the other secretions that the body produces because I'm going to have to go on to some kind of weird deprecating humor. Since I'm guessing you didn't get the job, sorry, can you remember the Blu-ray that you reviewed for that guy with the glasses and any of the jokes you told that made them laugh? Yeah, I went to, if you guys don't know, I went to Chicago. I met that guy with the glasses. He was looking for people to talk about Blu-rays on his site, and I'm not quite sure actually he chose anyone, to be sure. I'm not sure he actually chose anyone. I don't think he did anything with it. So I don't think anyone was chosen yet. So it was kind of a waste of time. But anyway, I took in Live Free, Die Hard, and I took in the movie Hook. And I sat there and I talked about wanting to be Peter Pan, running around with too much mousse in my head, around the set with too much hair lighting, and then I jump over something and there's a guy named Rufio, but he has red highlights and he's half my age, and then I pick up a golden sword. I sat there and did a rant like that for like 5 minutes, and they just kind of looked at me and laughed. Yeah, I think I said something else. Oh, I think I said something else about Bruce Willis not being John McClane anymore, because ever since he lost the 3 little hairs that he had left on his head in Die Hard 3, he stopped being John McClane and just turned into Bruce Willis. Just been wondering, how do you afford all those Blu-rays, and which one was the most expensive? To be honest, I don't have any super expensive collector sets, but I just work, man. I work, I do YouTube. I just do a lot of things. If I come across something that's a good deal, like on Craigslist or in a pawn shop, I'll buy it and I'll resell it on eBay. I also I did a couple websites last month for a company. I got paid for that, so that's what I do. Hey Johnny boy, what would you do if you found out Tiny Todd was playing Batman in the remake and in the Justice League movie? I don't know. I'd probably have to kill him. As long as I could be Robin, so that's all that would matter. Hey mate, who are some of your favorite non-movie related YouTubers? Now I just forgot all their names. What's the name of the guy who always does special effects and shit? You know who I watch DSP Gaming? That guy sometimes. I don't think our personality, like, I just enjoy watching him. Who else do I watch that's non-movie related? Everybody I watch is pretty much movie related. I know there's somebody else I want to... What's his name? He's an Asian guy. He does special effects. Big YouTuber. I forget his name. Help me out. Trying to think. I watch a lot of movie related stuff on YouTube. I can't think of anybody else. I want to, though. I want to. But I just can't. I saw the Schmoes podcast. I never seen you so shy. What the fuck happened? I wasn't shy. I just never really got a chance. Plus, I was sharing a goddamn microphone, and it was just... I was tired. If you could spank anyone listed below, who would it be? Number 1's Batman. Number 2 is Tiny Todd. Let's go with Batman on there. Everybody's just like, John, you want to do Batman? And yeah, I do. Hi John, who are your favorite porn stars? I love your videos. Take care. Where's my water at? Damn it! There it is. Favorite porn stars. I don't know any of their names, but let's just go with Brianna Banks, Jenna Jamerson, Amy Reed, Jimi Hendrix, Rachel Starr, Leela Starr. Sasha Grey's disgusting. Brie Olsen, back in her prime. Jasmine St. Clair, back in her prime. I could keep going. I could go for another 10 minutes, I bet you. Anyway, let's keep going on to another question before you realize how much of a pervert I was. What are your thoughts on Boondock Saint movies? I thought number 1 was good. Number 2 is just kind of junky. It just a little too junky. So that's the best way I can describe that movie. Who do you think is hotter, Emma Stone or Jennifer Lawrence? Emma Stone is hot. Jennifer Lawrence. I'm gonna go with Jennifer Lawrence, but Jennifer Lawrence from The Hunger Games. Hey there, been a Blu-ray or something that you really want to get but just never had the chance to get? Is there a Blu-ray that I really want to get? I actually bought from a local used store. I bought The Amazing Spider-Man. I was like, I'll get it on Blu-ray for like $10. Got it home. It was missing the actual disc, and it just had the Blu-ray disc. So I took it back. So I don't have that. I do want to get Dredd on Blu-ray for the right price. So I'm still looking. Would Tom Hardy make a good Venom? If not, who would? I don't think you can put Tom Hardy as Venom, you know. I think Ryan Gosling would make a good Venom. I mean, you got to think Eddie Brock is a blonde-haired kind of fit guy. Plus, when he turns into Venom, it's going to be CGI anyway, so who cares? By the way, I just made a video talking about Paul Giamatti as Rhino on the FlickPick channel. Check that out. Hey, John, Mark Hamill or Heath Ledger? Fucking Heath Ledger, dude, all day long. Heath Ledger was Joker. What is your favorite Batman story? The one where he saves Gotham. Hey John, I was wondering if you had a full surround sound or just that sound bar. Also, when are you going to let me borrow some of your Blu-rays since we live in the same town? Ha. I know, Fort Wayne, Indiana, man. How do you like it here? I don't. I actually have a sound bar right now. It's a Sony sound bar with a huge subwoofer. It's okay, it gets the job done. I would like a full surround sound, but got to save up a little bit of money. Hey John, what do you think about the movies which are not spoken with English language? Why those movies gets away with very small amounts of viewers because people in America don't want to watch subtitles. I mean, it's just they don't. They're lazy and they want to watch a movie and not read a movie. Okay. I thought you were going to review Gangster Squad. I actually was going to review Gangster Squad, and then I was about to do it, and I was like, I don't even care enough to talk about the movie. It was just, I didn't like the movie that much. I thought it was a little bit messy. I felt like they deleted scenes out of it here and there. I didn't like it. Hey John, you're a badass. Anyway, what do you think of Lost Boys? I already answered that. Hey Flicky, can you give my username a shout out? I have a fatal heart disease. It would really make my year. I'm gonna 9301 Productions. The man is dying. He's probably a nice guy. Check him out. After Daniel Craig, who would be the next James Bond? Michael Fassbender. Who would you rather star as the new Batman for the Justice League and the Batman reboot, Joseph Gordon-Levitt or Christian Bale? And can I have a shout out, please? Adam Blu-ray Madman is a badass. Definitely not Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't want to see him as Batman. He weighs 120 pounds, and I'm not going to buy him as kicking ass as the Dark Knight. I would love to see Christian Bale, but he's not going to be in the Justice League movie. I said, I'm forgetting a lot of names tonight. He was in Star Trek. He was Judge Dredd. What's his name? You know his name. That guy. And whatever his name is, he would make a good Batman. What do you think of the Angry Grandpa and Kid Behind the Camera and Chuck Sloan on YouTube? Kid Behind the Camera, I don't know of. The Angry Grandpa. I like the Angry Grandpa. They're onto something there. Funny stuff. I don't watch it every time, but every once in a while. Why don't you buy TV shows on DVD or Blu-ray? If you do, show us. My favorite TV shows are Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, and I just don't feel like I'm going to take and put the Blu-rays in to watch them again. I don't know why. I just can't do it. What do you think of 2001: A Space Odyssey? Personally, I think it's really slow and overrated, yet most disagree. You have a point. But the thing is, it's very well made. It's ahead of its time by like 20 years. And it's a masterpiece just because technologically it's a good movie. What do you think of the new Die Hard movie, and what's the plan for Tiny Todd in the future? I don't know. Tiny Todd, that he's a mystery. I don't know everything. What was the other question? Oh, the new Die Hard movie. I think it looks average. I'm going to watch it. But I don't have high hopes. It just looks a little too bloated. Hey, I got 2 questions for you, Flick. What does it take for someone to be a YouTube partner? Were you ever a wrestling fan? I was a huge wrestling fan back in 98 to about 2001. And I still, every once in a while, I watch wrestling for like 10 minutes. I'm like, God, this shit sucks. It lost everything it ever had. What does it take to be a YouTube partner? You gotta upload videos, you gotta gain an audience, you gotta do videos, at least once a week, twice a week. Try not to use any copyrighted footage or anything. Stay consistent. Get people to watch your video. Watch the whole thing, not just 2 seconds of it. Make original videos. You know, to be honest with you, I applied for partner when I first started out for about a year. Over a year. Every 2 months applied. Never got it. And I had, you know, I was getting a lot of subscribers. My videos were getting viewed. And I didn't get it for like a year and a half. So YouTube, I don't know. I don't know anymore with YouTube. It's going down the shitters where it's going. It scares me. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. A lot of fucking wood. Hey man, greetings from England. What do you think of The Walking Dead? Also, you're a badass. Why do you guys call me a badass? I don't know. Keep doing it, but I love it. Okay. I love Walking Dead. That and Breaking Bad are my 2 favorite shows of all time. That and Roseanne. Hey, fucktard. Just kidding. Haha. No, you're not. If you could live in a movie, what movie would it be? I gotta answer that one. I gotta be honest with that one. I don't know, a happy movie. It's gotta be like a happy-go-lucky movie where the rules of logic don't apply. I don't know, like... What the fuck movie would I want to be in? Something happy. I need a happy movie. I'm not gonna go to the next question until I get this. Think along with me. What movie would I be in if I had to be in it forever? Roger Rabbit. How's that? Fucking Roger Rabbit. Imagine living in a reality with cartoons. Hey Johnny boy, what do you think of Red 2 and American Horror Story, and what do you think of Wet Movie 1 and Cool Duder, aka Sean C. Phillips? Will you give me a shout out? Yes, IPLIS 2002 is a badass. Red 2, I didn't like Red 1, so I'll go see it, but I'm not excited for it. Cool Duder. Cool Duder was one of the first guys I started watching on YouTube back in about 2008. And I really loved his Around the Town videos with his buddy, Thou Who We Will Not Speak Of. And yeah, he was great. Wet Movie 1. Nicest guy ever. Super nice guy. Definitely passionate about, you know, collecting movies. And Wet Movie 1... I remember when I first started on YouTube, and Wet Movie 1 featured my video on his autoplay on his channel thing. And so thanks, Wet Movie 1. Brennan Mitchell. Nice guy. Hey, asshole, if you were in the Walking Dead universe and you were about to die and had these options with these characters... Jesus Christ. Fuck. Jesus, dude. Bang, anal bang, or oral, Maggie, Daryl, and I don't know what this other, Mashoni? I don't remember who that is. Okay. Definitely, god damn, dude, I can't even do that one. Daryl would be the least of my favorites on that one, though. Dude, he's a hillbilly who doesn't bathe. Definitely Maggie, though. She's hot. Hey, Flicko, what director you think would have been a good choice to direct Star Wars, other than J.J. Abrams? I think Zack Snyder would have done okay, because it seems like Zack Snyder's capable of doing a lot of different styles. I mean, look at the Dawn of the Dead. Look at that movie. You know, he had a style there. 300 had a different style. Watchmen had a different style. It looks like the new Superman movie has a different style. So I think he should direct the next Star Wars movie. Snyder, yeah. What is the best looking Blu-ray you have ever watched? Technically Avatar. Have you ever seen Easy Rider? No, by the way, Taxi Driver. Phenomenal Blu-ray. Best transfer of all time. Have you ever seen Easy Rider? I've seen Easy Rider one time years ago. If so, what do you think of it? It was okay. I don't remember a lot, though. By the way, I started working out this year, and I'm going to drag my ass from Norway to wherever you are and take you down over the top style in an arm wrestling match. Over the top. Winner takes all, loser takes the fall. By the way, if you haven't seen it, I arm wrestle Jeremy Johns. Go to the Schmoes No Plus channel. Check that video out. My arm still hurts. I'll be honest with you. I think I ripped something in it. What are your opinions on Superbad and Super 8 and the other guys? I love Superbad, Super 8. I didn't like Super 8. Had a lot of problems. I really wanted it to be good. I liked the tone that they were going for, that like 1980s Spielberg vibe, but the movie itself just got lost. The other guys was generic and forgettable. What actor or director would you like to punch in the face and why? I'd like to punch Yuri Boll in the face. He's a piece of shit director. How long do you think it'll be before you start uploading videos on your Flick Video Games channel, and what games do you plan on playing? I keep meaning to do it, man. I got Call of Duty. I got Xbox Live. I'm going to start recording some Call of Duty online playthroughs. Maybe some Happy Wheels. I played it once. I kind of like it. What are your opinion on black holes? I love black holes. Have you ever seen any have you ever had any what the fuck are we asking here? Have you ever had any entanglements with law enforcement? Back in my youth days, I was a badass, I'll be honest with you. But nothing recently. But a lot of traffic tickets, a lot of traffic stuff. Who's your favorite porn star? Have a nice day. Everybody's stuck on porn today, man. I answered that for like 5 minutes earlier. Have you seen Battle Royale on Blu-ray? I have not. Have you ever seen Moonrise Kingdom? No, I have not. Will you make a Blu-ray update? When I get enough Blu-rays worth updating, I will, I promise. Forced to understand that she had... Okay. Okay. I wish they would make a Blu-ray player that does not need a firmware updates. Recently, I had to update player. Oh. You're rebuttaling back to me. Okay. Did you watch End of Watch? If so, what did you think? Actually, I want to get that on... I want to check it out on Blu-ray. I don't think... Does Redbox have it yet? I went there and I didn't see it. Does Tiny Todd turn you on? In more ways than you can imagine. Do you want to tickle me? What is Tiny Todd's favorite movie? Tiny Todd's favorite movie is Schindler's List. Hey, asshole, it's been a week since your last Q&A. What the fuck is up? Sorry, man. I went to California. I did the You Reviewers thing. Now I'm back. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. When is the workout channel coming? Why do I keep making promises I can't keep? The workout channel, here's the problem with the workout channel. Alright? First of all, I've been lucky if I can go to the gym once a week. I've just been super busy. When I'm there, I'm going to need a cameraman. Plus, there's all these people looking at me. I just got a new gym membership to Planet Fitness. I don't know if I like the place yet. It's not quite... It doesn't have enough equipment that I need. It's more for, like... average people just looking to get in shape. I want to become a steroid freak, so it's not going to be for me, but one day, maybe. Have you seen Grindhouse? What is your favorite part of Grind? My favorite part of Grindhouse were the trailers, and I love the Thanksgiving Day trailer. Yo, John, can you see more than one movie a day with your Movie Pass? Yes, Movie Pass. You can see as many movies as you want, but you can't see the same movie twice. So I could go see five different movies in the same day. Yeah. By the way, Movie Pass. I'm part of Movie Pass. If you guys want to join Movie Pass, it's where you can see as many movies as you want per month for it's either $20 or $30. And I have a $10 off thing, so if you guys go to the link down below, sign up for Movie Pass, type in the promo code TheFlickPick, you'll get $10 off your first month. Check it out. I fucking love it. What would you do if Taylor Lautner or Haley Joel Osment were cast as Batman in the Batman reboot? I don't know. I'd probably just have to kill myself, because all hope in humanity is gone. Who would you like to play Daredevil in the upcoming Daredevil reboot? Not quite sure. I'd have to really think about that one. What is your opinion on Police Academy series? I liked number 1. John, do you like movies that were directed by Terrence Malick? If so, explain why. I think Terrence Malick's had made a few good movies. I think some of his movies are a little bit... I can't watch them over and over again. They take a little bit... They take some energy to get through, but he's made a few great ones. John, kill one, bang one, marry one. Scarecrow, Joker, Bane. Shit. I'd bang Bane, marry the Joker, and kill the Scarecrow. Jesus. Dear John, have you ever seen Fox and the Hound? Yes, I have. I own it on, I think I own it on DVD. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I don't. You should do a game Let's Play. Your commentary will be awesome. Think about it. I do want to do commentary on my Flick Video Games channel. I just trying to get to it. What's your Xbox Live gamer tag? I don't want to share that because I'm never on, and I know a lot of people are going to ask me to play, and when I start playing, I sit there and play. I hardly play with any of my friends online. And I will share it eventually. You know what? I might do a thing where I give out my gamer tag and I just play with all my viewers. How's that? I'll do it eventually. Do your impression of James Franco. It always makes me laugh. I'm James Franco. That's all I got. Hey man, if you ate yourself, would you become twice as big or disappear completely? Okay. If I ate myself, would I disappear or become twice as big? I'd vanish into a black hole. What is your opinion on Cabin in the Woods? Would you agree it's one of the best films you've seen in a while? Cabin in the Woods almost made my top 10 of 2012. It really almost did. It was that or Looper, and I was like, ah. So, I liked it. Gangster Squad and Parker review. I'm not going to see Parker. I'm sorry. Jason Statham, it just looks like a generic Jason Statham movie. I'm Jason Statham, and here's my generic movie. Gangster Squad, I already talked about that. Hey John, what do you think of Batman, the animated series from the 90s? Loved it, one of my favorite. I always came home from school waiting to watch it. Mark Hamill's Batman, or it was the Joker voice, phenomenal. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm actually losing my voice all of a sudden. I'll scroll through it. Let me pick 2 more random questions. How's that for you? Random question. There we go. God, it's another one of those fuck Miller. God damn it. You guys and your porn star questions. Alright, here's the last question of the day. If a smelly hobo came up to you with a beautiful made fresh meatloaf and asked you to eat it with him using your hands, what would you do? By the way, that reminds me of when I was in LA. There was a homeless guy sitting out in front of the burger place in Los Angeles. What's it called? The famous, where they sell hamburgers. Anyway, he's like, "You got some change?" And we just kind of walked by him, and I really didn't have change. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd eat his meatloaf, okay? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Ask more questions down below. Anything and everything. You guys know how it goes. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Q&A 23. Bye-bye.